Hi, I hope you all are safe during this condition. I am a data analyst intern of the Sparks Foundation and they have given me a task that is a linear regression task. So let's explain what is the task. So in this regression task, we will predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon the number of hours they studied. This is a simple linear regression task as it involves just two variables. So we will go and further, what are the two variables, how to use them. So what will be the predicted score if a student study for 9.25 hours? So this is my question. So let's solve it. First, I have declared all my required libraries, that is NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. So sorry, sorry for this mistake. So this is my libraries. Now this is my data. Now I have checking the top five values of the data, like the structure of this data, how the data are, how many columns, how many rows are present, how it's look like. So these are the data set, that is a two column. And now check the shape, like how many rows are there, because there are only five rows present, so I have to see that how many rows in this present in the data. So I have calculated using the shape. So there is a 25 rows and two columns. So now this is my input, that 9.25 hours I have to predict the score of a student if he study 9.25 hours. So this is my input and the scores is my output. So taking as my input, so the slicing and 0 that direct the first column and the 1 that is direct the second column. So I taken the values. So now checking the shape of my input and shape of my output. Now there I have used to manually, like I have used the manual methods, like there is a scikit-learn toolkit, there is a linear regression method, like we can predict, we can feed, like this is the predefined, all these uh, predefined classes, like predefined methods are present there, like I can call that and I will get the result. But here I have completed this bar, I have completed the task by manually, like I have used the two method. There is a basic mathematics behind this linear regression. There is a two method. One is the gradient descent method and another is the ordinary least square method. So what is the descent method and what is the ordinary least square method, and what is the mathematics behind this method, and what is the differentiation, what is the equation, and how to solve this. So this mathematical explanation, it is available in internet, so you can check. So I, in this video, so it's quite long, so I have not mentioned the mathematical portion. I have just mentioned the coding, how I have solved this using the my coding portion. I using like how to solve like this using my coding knowledge, I will explain here. So let's start. So first I am initializing 0 with aim and b, where aim is my gradient and b is my intercept. So what is the motto of the linear regression? I have to predict a line. So what is the equation of a line? The equation of the line is y equal to mx plus c. So in previous I have declared two, x and y. So x is my input and y is my output. So there are two parameters that is unknown to me. One is the m and another is the b. So let's initialize this with 0. After that we will calculate the value and then predict the line, and this line will give me a perfect answer for my question, like what is the uh, score of a student if he study in 9.25 hours. So let's first I initialize this with 0, then I written the equation of the line, that is y equal to mx plus b, and I have used the learning rate and iteration. So y learning rate, what is learning rate, what is iteration, I have explained, or I have again declared previously that it is a mathematical concept and you have to learn it. You can check in this like internet, so I hope you will get the better explanation here there. And if I explain there, then the video will be very large, so it is quite not possible. So I am just taking like learning rate as 0.001 and iteration as 1000, and after that I check the value for y rate, and then I have plotted x and y. Like I have to understand that what is the relation between the input and the output, how the input and how the output are related. Like what if the input is increasing, the output is also increasing, so it is a linearly increasing function. So basically it is a linear, they are related linearly. So basically that's the reason I am using linear regression. So if the data are connected like here, so it is not a linearly they're distributed. So here all the points are distributed linearly. So that's why I am using here linear regression. So I have to predict a line which nearly close to those points, like the distance from the line the of the points is very less or should be least, so that line I should predict. So I have defined a class that is a linear regression, and they have two method. One is fit, another is predict. So if you know, yeah, use the scikit-learn. So in machine learning there are two methods. One is fit. The fit is used to like how the input and the output are related, like how it is performed accordingly. So that's the fitting criteria, and predict will give me the actual output, like which will be the predicted output, like which I am assuming to get as an output. So this the function of the predict function. This is the motto of the predict function, and this the fit function is just to understand the relation between the input and output, how it is distributed, how it is related to each other. So that is the I have mentioned, and also again the mathematics, and I have run it here. After running, so I have creating an object that is regression, and I have called the class that is the linear regression. After that I have fit the x and y. So after fitting I have got a line, red line. So this red line is my output line. These are the blue points, these are my all the input points, and like which, and this red line is the line which is really very close to the input points. So it is a point which, like if I am predict the 9.25, so it will give me this point, like around this 9.25. So this, after calculating this line I will predict my value, like I am placing in the input as the on the line, and we will get the output, what will be my output of this particular input. So this line is very important, I have to calculate it, and now I have to predict it, like what will be my answer, already given but I have also done it. So this my predicted answer is 93.07. So if a student study for 9.25 hours, his predicted score will be 93%. So there is one method, that is a gradient descent method, that I have calculated manually using the concept of mathematics. Now I am going to discuss another method, that is a ordinary least square method. So this is the same, but here I have to calculate the mean value. So first I have calculated the mean of input and output and check the mean function. After that I have to check the gradient, like there is a formula of the numerator and the denominator to get the gradient of the line, that is a y equal to mx plus b. So I have to calculate it, the m first. So here I have also calculated, but this is the function where this is the mathematics equation or mathematics relation behind this, like logics. So here this is the formula, so I have applied here uh, for numerator and for denominator. After that I am getting the actual the gradient value for x and y. So after that I have to calculate the intercept also, because the two parameters are unknown to me, that is m and b. So m is already calculated, now I am calculating the b. After that I am checking the values, that is what will be the M and what will be the B. Now again the same procedure, I have again declared a class that is linear regression OLS, because the same name will also like will not give the same result. Like it all, if I call it a linear regression, then it is go to the this method. So I have changed the name, that linear regression OLS, and again the same method, fit and predict. Fit is the to define or to get the relation between the input and the output, how it is related to, and then predict will give me the predicted value, like what will be my predicted answer for the 9.25. So I run it. After that the OLS method, I have also created the object regressor. After that fit, then again create the same procedure I have repeated, and after that my the answer is 92.90. So it is quite similar, like very close, 92.90, and the here the answer is 93.07. So they are very close. So now I'm going to the common thing like scikit-learn toolkit, that is available everywhere, because these two method is not uh, described properly like in other way, in other areas, like it is very uncommon. So I have mentioned the two method. There is a mathematics behind this regression, how to solve, like these there the methods are predefined, like linear regression, then and predict, then fit. So these are all predefined in the toolkit. So but how it is worked in manually, what is the reason, how it is pointed, the how I will get the point, how will I will get the line. So this is the mathematics, like I have used the two method, gradient descent and Wallace method. So now I am using the scikit-learn. So again I am getting the x and y. So my that is the input and the output. After that I have used the trend test split. So trend test split is basically it split the two portion. One is the training portion and the testing portion. Training is for the value which will be I trained, and to get the desired what will be the like relation that I have said before. And testing is that what I have to test the whether it is right or wrong. Like you have to demo, like what means I have to demo for the like for testing those value, either it is linear, either it is give me a good result or not. So that is the testing case. So after that I have linear regression, again the from the linear model of scalar. Then I have fitted. After that checking the shape, because the after that I have predicted my the value, that is the x test. I have passed that, and I have mentioned, sorry I have forgotten that I have 75% of my dataset as training and the 25% of my dataset as testing. That is a test size is 0.25. That is I have mentioned. So I have tested the testing area. I have passed the predict, like how. So then the R2 score, that will give me the score, like how much it is very close, like my accuracy level, like how accurate to predict this value. So I have scalar R2 score, and my R2 score is 93.67. So 93% I am accuracy. So quite good. So let's pass the 9.25. That's my question, and then the answer is 93.89. So quite close to this, like 92.90, 93, and 93.89. So they're really like very close. So I think I have done correctly in two method, that is gradient descent and OLS method. So that's my the task, and I have solved. Thanks the Sparks Foundation for giving me this opportunity and for this problem statement also. If you have any doubts, please contact me in the LinkedIn profile, and I have also shared my GitHub, the code link in my GitHub. You can also check this. So thank you, and stay home, stay safe.